Hello and welcome to our weekly news. This is Amin,
And this is Sadiq.
and we are going to cover the news from 25th of November until 30th.
I want to start with Dotin. Wupot with Pasarga Trabank Online Financial Services. Dotin is a company that they are using of their knowledge for digital evolution in banking services, which is completely good. They have infrastructure, they have data analysis system and data gathering system, which is completely good for our banking services because we have to pass through this level and our banking system should go to the digitalization. Digitalization is a word.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That was my
And
news about digitalization of Datin, that they are doing such things, and they have worked with four banks right now, and Pasargat is the fifth bank that use of these services.
yes, and this is of course will improve the digital economy of our country. Another news related to this field is Snap and the news this week that Mohammad Khalaj, who is the CEO of Snap, he once again emphasized the importance of Middle East Cooperation Union, which we of course covered in our video. And he talked about how important this is for experience and learning, and that we should change our behavior towards foreign investors. We should support the investors. We should draw a map of entry and exit for them. And this is just a great step.
I want to add stated from the vice president of science and technology that they said we export knowledge-based product more than 650 million in only the first months of the year this year, and he stated that sanctions could not be a hurdle for us to exporting our digital knowledge, which is completely all right. And I want to say Mohammad Khalaj is the CEO of the biggest super application that we have, Snap. So I'm completely agree with him.
Yes,
Completely.
totally. And more news about Snap. Previously, we covered that they donated to a charity to support people in a few villages. This time, they have made contributions to the Asena Safe House, which is it's an institute for protecting and giving shelter to women who have been affected by violence. And this was announced on the 25th of November, which was, of course, the International Day of Ending Violence Against Women. SNAP also announced news of two scholarships, which was very interesting. This was a scholarship for two of their drivers, and these drivers they were previously sports champions in volleyball and discus throw, and now they are both getting 400 million tomans of scholarships to chase their dreams in sports. This is just amazing.
Yes, of course. And I want to talk about Hamrahe Aval, one of the actually we have to say the first telecommunication company that we have in Iran. They have rewarded, uh, they earned award for customer satisfaction. It was customer satisfaction summit was held November 26th,
Yes.
and these award related to the aim of this event was customer oriented and oriented service and brand oriented. So they revealed their profit in only 1 month, which is completely shocking for me. 4,000 billion toman, which could be 18 approximately 18 million dollar in only one
In
month.
1 month.
That's a shocking number for every investor who wants to invest on something, because these types of profit is huge, is not a good word for these types of
It's
profit. It's more than huge, you know.
it's galactic.
Electric, maybe. And that was the shocking number for me, and it was completely all right for Hamrahe Aval, because I am a user of Hamrahe Aval, so I'm completely happy with their services. In some case, maybe not, but most of the times I'm happy with their services.
Yes, and well, of course, it's the internet that they are providing, and we are using that internet on our platforms, and we also have our domestic platforms, which once again Isa Zarepur talks about the progress and how many people have joined these platforms, and it is currently over 40 million people of the whole population.
He has stated this. Yes.
Yes, Isa Zarepur said this, and he also talks about how having these platforms is important for future because they will be a beacon, uh, for the lack of a better word, a beacon for other countries to to notice, to know us. They will use these platforms to understand the capacity of our platforms and digital market.
As we are talking about the vice president, the minister of information, communication, and telecommunication, I have to say that Postbank joined with Cognos to create a cryptocurrency of real since 2017. I think there wasn't any country that wants to do such things, but right now they called it Borna, and they made real as a cryptocurrency, and I'm not sure about the result of these actions, because cryptocurrency, most of the people say that it's completely safe, secure, and with a lot of security, but Ethereum was hacked, and we have Ethereum Classic right now with Ethereum. So, if something is hackable, should we lean on it? I'm not sure, really.
Mhm.
Yes, most of the people have cryptocurrency in their wallets, but as a country who wants to use of this as a money, yes, of course, we don't have a physical money in our packet. We are using of our banking card services, and our money is just numbers right now. We don't have a physical money, and that's completely all right for us. But using a cryptocurrency, which is completely hackable, for the money that we are using, it's a little bit, no, not a little bit. It's a risky decision. And we have to see the result of these decisions. I don't want to use of this at the first, not because I'm the pessimistic person and I have the pessimistic personality, because I'm not sure about it.
Mhm. Yes,
I'm
that's
completely, I have a optimistic personality, but for this one, there are a lot of dark situations that in my mind that I can't handle them. So thank you for making this decision. What's
well,
the other
that's
news that we have?
that's the real truth, and well, hopefully that will help our digital economy. Like speaking of digital economy, there was a few collaborations this week announced between Iran and some other countries. One was between Iran and South Korea. Mahmoud Liai, who is the CEO of the National Post Company, he recently visited Seoul, and he visited the South Korean post company, and there were talks there about doing e-commerce through a system that they are creating, which is a shared system between Iran and Korea, and people from both countries can buy, sell products using this system. And they also want to print a stamp, which will be a joint stamp for Iran and Korea. The other collaboration was Iran and Iraq, which is, we can say, is the first step for the digital cooperation that we talked about
Yes,
between
Middle
the.
East Union that we published, recorded, and published in our YouTube channel.
Yes, exactly. And this is the first step, which is between Iran and Iraq, for them doing e-commerce, and well, of course, it will pave the way for other countries to join.
Yes, yes, lies in we have Silicon Valley in United States for American people and American countries, and we have a lot of accelerators and incubators in European Union that people can do use of them. For example, they have a good accelerator in Paris, Amsterdam, Germany, but in the Middle East we need a hub, and we don't have it, and that's a good step that we have, and it's also a good steps for inviting investors, because with the result that we are seeing, for example, Fanap profit uh, announce point to point from the same time in the last year, they earned more than 75% profit, which is completely all right for any company and any investors who wants to invest on something. That's a growth you cannot see in European countries or American countries. We have something valuable here,
Yes.
and most of the most of the profit of these holding was for three companies that they have. You want to add something on this? FanOps did something
Yes.
in last week, I think.
FanUp, FanUp is, of course, one of the biggest companies who is involved in artificial intelligence in Iran, and they are developing artificial intelligence for a lot of companies. And there was news this week that Iran ranks 17th in the production of artificial intelligence, which was very surprising for both of us. And that is just great news, as more businesses, more companies are starting to use AI. This will, of course, accelerate that process. And Isa Zarepur also said that the most important thing that AI will help with is that we have a lack of human resource in the country. And of course, you can replace that with
Of
artificial
course, lack of
intelligence.
experts,
Lack.
because not human resource.
Yes.
We have a lot of human that can do anything, but experts, we have lose them, because
Yes,
right now
exactly.
they are in your countries, my friends, and we we don't have experts anymore here. So Isazarpur is right, because people can use of AI to cover this last lack of experts that we have right now. And I want to talk about Divar revealed a report again, because last week you talking about the game industry
Yes.
that the report that they revealed. This week they revealed another report. I'm a fan of tea, and tea and coffee was searched more than 30 million times on Google in Persian. But we have our own throne. But our throne, as a tea person, collapsed. Do you know why? Because more than 56, 58% of this search was related to coffee,
Yes.
and only 42% of it is related to tea.
Yes. Coffee fans have
Yeah,
taken over.
luxury people and poor people won't stay.
Taken over.
Yes, this is a joke between us. Don't get it serious. Do we have another news? Because I want to add something that I am dying for this.
No, that's it for me.
I want to talk about Digikala and Digikala campaign for Black Friday that we have spoke about it in the last week. They create a campaign, and I think more than 500 software engineer was involved in their campaign to take this result, as I am talking about it. More than 1 million users per second and more than 20 million users per day, which is completely alright for 1 week that they are doing such things. You see, if I was an investor, if I want to buy some companies, I should see the expert that they have, the ability that they have, infrastructure that they have, resources that they have. And Digicala have all of them together. Warehouses, transportation service, human resource, experts,
Technology,
innovation,
everything.
technology, anything that the company needs. It's like Iranian Amazon, really.
Exactly.
And if I want to be honest, maybe for some countries that they don't use of Amazon, Digicala could go for them with these experts experience that they have right now. It's more than 15 years experience that they have right now. So they could go on other countries. And I think merging with an investor who wants to accept this risk to pay some fund to be in another country could be a good for both of them, investors and digital owners. I invited برادران Mohammadi's brothers, to have an interview to promote them really from here right now. برادران Mohammadi, I invite you to be here and we can talk about your business if you want. And another news that I want to talk about it and close it, because there is another interview that we are setting up. It's Novin Parsia Third Millennium meeting that was for the Parsian Bank. More than 30 managers of their holdings were in a meeting and they were talking about digital evolution. And we want to talk with Miss Abul Fazl, Vice President of Digital Evolution of Parsian, and just wait for that interview too. And I want to say something seriously. Don't forget to subscribe us, like this video, share this video with your friends, and thank you for watching us. And have a good time till the next video that we published.
Thank you.
Bye bye.